Hello everybody, STech here. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm not at my house, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be casting my own head and making a mannequin kind of head kind of thing so I can make helmets in the future. And I'm going to be using Plaster of Paris. It's real heavy, so I'm going to be using this, and we better get right back into it real quick because I might drop this. So let's get into that. Okay, and I'm back, and please don't laugh, it is not quite my finest work, but it will do. So basically I made a little mold to do the back of my head first. We're just going to pour it full of Plaster of Paris, so let's go do that. Oh well. Okay, so let's see if we can rip this open. If it's this hollow bag, why is it always leaking out? I think they can make like I think we're just gonna dump it in. Okay, so it's gonna have. So never done this before. If I put too much in, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put some in. I'm thinking maybe put some in, maybe mix it real quick. More water, more water. In my mouth. Ew. Okay, so in a minute here, I have this ugly-ish cap thingy on. We're gonna grease with some oil on my neck and stuff so that it doesn't stick, and then I'm gonna pour all the Plaster of Paris in, stick my head down, and then wait for it to dry. So we're gonna do it in two halves. We're just gonna do the back half first. So let's get into that. Okay, so we're gonna dump that in. Okay. Okay, so I just got my head out. We got this head mold. We greased all around the sides, and now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna lay back down, put earplugs in, grease my face, stick straws in my nose. I know it sounds crazy. And on top of that, I have this horrible hat thingy. Then we're gonna dump a bunch of that stuff on top of my head. It's gonna dry, and hopefully, cross your fingers, I won't get trapped. We'll get to pull off the top, and then we'll have a mask that we can pour stuff into. So let's see if that works. It was weird and dark, and it was like it felt like you shouldn't be able to breathe, but then somehow you were breathing, and you're like, ugh. So yeah, we'll see you in a second once I get all this wretched stuff off. Okay, so much better now. Got all cleaned up, took a shower, and now that's all dry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray all the inside with vegetable oil or canola oil, just an oil spray, and we rigged up this little stand right here, and basically we're gonna spray the stuff inside. Put it, close it together, dump all more Plaster of Paris inside, and then stick this in the neck. And then wait for it to dry, and see how it turns out. so we're gonna mix some Plaster of Paris and we're gonna dump it in there. Okay, so we waited just about 24 hours. We think this is all dry, so we're gonna crack it open and see how it turned out. So we just pulled this head out. We got the back, now we gotta try to off the front without cracking the head. So I'm just gonna kind of okay, so I let this sit for about a week because they said it needed to like cure or something to get even harder. You can still like shape it with a razor. I don't know. I think it looks nice. So a couple things if you're gonna try this at home, which I would not recommend, but for some reason I'm gonna tell you these things. I really don't know why I'm telling you this, but because I really wouldn't recommend it. It was so scary. Doing all that. So I guess I'll go over what not to do if you're gonna do it and tell you not to do it. So basically what I did, just a recap of everything that happened, because it's kind of turning into a pretty long video. So put the bathing cap thingamajigger on, sprayed everything and my whole head and everything in vegetable oil kind of stuff. Then I put my back half of my head into a box full of Plaster of Paris just to get the back half. Then once that was dried, it does get really kind of hot as it cools, so be careful about that. Then I took my head out, waited a bit, put it back in, greased my whole face, put more on top of my face, pretty scary. I made sure to grease the previous mold as well. And then once it was all dried, we kind of like split the two apart and got my head out. Then we took that, closed it back together, sprayed the inside, filled that with Plaster of Paris, waited overnight, pulled it out. The reason the face I had to carve, you probably saw, and I'm also missing an ear. The reason for those things are because we used hose water to mix the Plaster of Paris. I still have a giant bag of it down here on the floor, but if you use hot water that's hot, we didn't realize the water was hot. If the water is hot and all warm, it has to be cold. If it is all warm, it sets up very quickly, so it wasn't as smooth on the face because it started to dry before we even got it on too much. So that's why the back of the head is smoother. So that's why I did some carving. I was going to leave this no one ear. Really, I'm having this to make myself helmets, and basically how you make a helmet, you wrap the head in tin foil, you wrap it in duct tape, and then you cut that off and you have like a duct tape piece of the head, and then you can like build helmets on it or use that to build templates and all this. There's all these things, and that's not what this video is about, but that's why I wanted this. So I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, you can carve it all afterwards. I was going to paint it, but I didn't know what I was going to do. I was going to do the ear or something back. I filled in a little more in the chin, and I did put in the cheek. I mean, I think it looks good. Came out nice. I mean, I don't think maybe you can tell it's me, but it's enough that I can make a helmet on it. And it's the same size as my head. So that's cool. And then, of course, I have to stand. We had 3 bolts going in. Screw that in. And that's kind of holding it. It's pretty heavy. So I do hope you enjoyed, and I do hope you don't try this ever yourself. I think there's some other way with like silicone or something, some other weird thing you can do. I don't know. If you really want to make this, maybe research other ways to do it. So don't do it this way. But I do hope you enjoyed. Hope you subscribe, even though this was kind of a crazy, scary video. So please do subscribe, and I'll see you next time.